Guys, you're watching the one and only. My name is AJ. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Build a City. We're halfway through a smallish skyscraper at the moment. Small compared to these other ones that we have currently around us. But there's going to end up being loads at all sorts of different heights in this area. At first, I only wanted skyscrapers in this area. But I think I'm going to extend it out a little bit further so it looks really cool, especially on the overview map when you look down at it and we have this sort of metropolis in the middle. It's going to look so cool. Now, at the end of last episode, I had an idea, which I don't think I'm going to do, but I had an idea of using water as the window so we can have on this white part, I was thinking. So on this white part, we have water running down it, but with glass over the top. However, when we don't have the shader pack on, it's going to look like water running down the side of behind the glass. But with the shader pack on, it gives a really amazing, I got an itchy eye, a really amazing reflection. I must be tired or something. And I should sort of show you what I mean with that. So if I went from here all the way down to here, and I just replace air with glass. So we put this sort of basically invisible glass layer on top. You can just sort of see the lines. And then we come around this side and I get some water. And I put the water down here and let that run down. Now it doesn't look terrible. It looks pretty cool. Actually, it looks better than what I thought it would. Obviously, it's going to sort of splosh on the floor and make a huge mess. But it doesn't look really that bad with the shader pack off. But it does look like water. However, with the shader pack on, it's going to give this beautiful, wonderful reflection. Actually, it's not as good as what I thought. I thought it was actually going to be a really, like, crazy reflection. But it doesn't look like the glass. Oop. Some frames running water. It doesn't look like it actually does that well. Like, it doesn't look bad. But as soon as you get far away, it sort of goes. It does look cool though, doesn't it? Boy, does that look cool. No. Okay, no. I'm gonna remove it. I think we'll go with the original plan. Yeah. We'll go with the original plan of using packed ice behind it instead. So, we should take this water away. Let that sort of dissipate a little bit. While that's dissipating, we should work on this packed ice section up here. So I should be able to go from here. We'll do it in 3 stages, I think, to speed it up. And then I'd have to place it all down by hand. To there. 174. Replace air with 174. That one. Full. So easy. So much easier to fall than it is to go up. And then that one. All the way up to... Is that falling? Oh, it is falling. Boy, does that fall slowly. Doesn't really matter. Like that. So we get this packed ice all the way around here. But as we said, we want the string and carpet effect. Now, I will cut away. Don't you worry. There we go. I will cut away for this. But we're going to have string on every... level. We're going to have it on the top level of the packed ice and the bottom level of each window. Now, each window, we don't have to put any string down. We can actually just put the carpet straight on top and it's on the perfect height for it. But I just need to do that all the way up. So, I don't want to really cut away yet. I can do that in a minute. Has this dissipated? Yeah, it's pretty much dissipated. Let's try the packed ice idea that I had. So that comes from there. All the way down. Ugh. Fly, will you? To here. And we do the same command. Oh, the water was in the way. Just slowly. Oops, that one. There we go. Okay, let's just see what that looks like. I think that's going to look really, really cool. Yeah, it does. That's exactly what I wanted. So we get this sort of shine on the top of it, and the packed ice looks like it's a little bit further back as well. Really, really cool. So that's super easy to do over the top. That's loud. Why is glass such a loud sound? from there to there, glass, and from there all the way down to the bottom to there, and I think I'll have that down there, and then we'll come on the inside from that one all the way up. Now we've got the glass all the way around. This takes up so much of the skyscraper as well. It's actually going to make the skyscraper look very much completed. In fact, from there to, well, it doesn't really matter, to there. And then I don't know how we're going to do the top yet. The top is a complete mystery to me, and so is this corner. This part's pretty simple. We can fill this in now. We'll go from that one, all the way up. Come on, up you come. Up you come. Keep coming. I should really go directly on top of it. That would be the best way. All the way to there. And we want this to be 159.9. And I think I want this top to be 159.9 as well, like that. But I don't really know. Well, it doesn't really matter. I can cover the whole top up. Like that. It doesn't look too bad with it actually being a solid colour. I thought I might have do some sort of top on it, but it doesn't look too bad. I might use quartz on the lighter sections though. Quartz slabs along the top. I might do them 2 blocks thick though. Yeah. Oh, that looks really nice. Like this. And then use nether brick slab. Well, it could be full nether brick, to be honest. Where is nether brick? It's somewhere here. There it is. For the middle section. This part. I can use full blocks and not slabs because I want it to be 1 block or half a block lower than the quartz section. So we get that. I think that's going to look really cool on both the grey parts. See, that's... From this angle, it's looking really cool. Now, we've got the little part to do down the bottom there. But let me first get this whole carpet and string part done. And then I'll be back to do sort of the next part. I just hit my toe. Did you hear that? I'll be back. Alright, so I just got to fix the top here. Because I broke it, basically. But it's not going to be too much of a problem. There we go. And we have these stripes all the way up. Or the splits all the way up. How cool does that look? No matter what angle, even from down below, it looks really cool. That's the most important one because that's the level that you're going to be on most of the time when you're walking around. But it even looks good from the side and from above as well. So I think we've done a really, really good job there. Now, I also have these windows that I wanted in the side. I've still got my sketch, look. There. It's looking pretty good, right? Like, it's the right way for you, actually. So if I back out, let me get up in the sky a little bit. Oops, let me get my mouse right. Just so I can let go. There we go. And then, so far, that's pretty good, right? That's pretty good. So we've just got these windows now to do on the side here. I need to do that front as well. I keep forgetting about that. So I think we want to probably do the sunk back windows, and I wanted them to be a little bit thinner. I think I just wanted them like that, but we'll start on this level. That one, that one, that one, that one, all the way up. I might put like a quartz windowsill or something on these ones just to make them stand out a little bit. Come in here all the way down, replace with 174. Yes. Look at me knowing my numbers. Okay, so that just goes on the front there. They're a little bit sunk back. Maybe some quartz would be nice, like just below each window. Oops, I think that's a pretty good idea actually. Yeah, I'm on the right one. That one, that one. They're a little bit different to the carpet next to it as well. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Do you guys like that? I think you guys will like that as well. So, this front part, this gym part, this shouldn't really be a difficult part to do. We can actually take away this back wall now. And it makes the gym obviously a lot bigger. This is just sort of a temporary holding back wall. And then this one. Oops. Oops. Yeah, I see. Okay, not a problem. That one and that one. Is that going to do it on all of these? Yeah, it is. Just those two. And we don't want any windows on the side here. I'm going to put these back. I don't know how I'm going to do the ceiling to that bit yet. We'll have to sort of figure that out. And the same was on... No, this side I think I will have a window. We'll have a window that sort of just wraps around the edge. And then we'll have a nice sort of double door opening area. I think I'll have that going down into the ground. Oops. And then this bit going into the ground. Like that. We'll have some glass. We want this to be see-through because we will be doing the interior to this. We'll be doing the interior to the gym and the interior to the clothes shop. But then we'll sort of block off the doors that would access the rest of the skyscraper. I think that'd be the best way to do it. And then this window. Do I want this going all the way down to the floor? No, I think I like it sort of being just on this level. So I'll put these in like that. Just so it wraps around just that little bit. I need it above the door here. The door. The nice glass ones. I'll put down a floor of some kind later on. And then how are we going to do this? Do I do the quartz thing that we done before? I think so. Like what we've got up at the top level as well, you see. It all sort of blends in and matches then nicely. And down this one. And then, what was it? It was nether brick. In here. It shouldn't be a problem. I can just put the string back. I don't think I've sort of ruined anything. Pick all this up. And then string goes... Oops, that's glass. String goes down on these ones. But we don't need it on this one. Because we should be able to just put the carpet... Yeah, straight on top of the slabs. There we go. So we've fixed all the problems there. That looks pretty cool. I might like write the words gym because it's only 3 letters. We should be able to fit it in. If I think I'll go with the red. Go red clay. And if I had G Y M, man, it would have been so much better if I had it 1 block wider. I think I'm gonna go through the effort of making it 1 block wider for this. So we have that one. We have that one. It's a pretty simple fix, isn't it? I think. Oops. That one. That one. That one. And then string. Where did I place that? I placed string somewhere and I don't know where. I think I might have placed it in the right place. So that's made it... Oh, no. Is there a piece of string there? Nope. That's made it 1 block wider. Then I can move this text over by 1 block. So we've got 1 block before and after each end. That's cool. I like that. So we'll have G. G. Y. M. I hate M. M never works in this. But I think you can just... You could read that says gym, right? I think we can get away with that. And we shall grab the quartz for it to sit on. Like this. Makes sort of a nice sort of lip for it as well. As a bonus. I think we'll grab some cobblestone walls. Walkles. To go at the back here. Just sort of connect it up so it looks like it's being braced and held up. It's not going to blow over in any wind or anything like that. Now that's looking pretty cool. Let's get the glass in here as well. Glass. I'm not going to go with the white stained glass. I did above that door there, but I think I'm going to change that as well. Oh, pane? No, I think I want panes, not full blocks. So I'll have the panes going around here. I do have that back corner still to do as well. But I'm hoping that once our ideas sort of get flowing, we'll be alright. So there. And there. I can imagine some really expensive dresses. Oh yeah, in last episode, I said Hillary's. I know Hillary's is a jeweler's. I was just trying to think of an expensive name. I know it's not like clothes. Unless there is a Hillary that does clothes. I don't know. But I know Hillary's is a jeweler's. And I said this was a clothes shop. It's not that it's not that I didn't know what Hillary's was. It was just that it was a different... I wasn't trying to make up a... I wasn't trying to think of a real clothes shop's name. I was just trying to make up one. But as it turns out, Hillary's is a jeweler's. So, yeah. That's all it is. So, if we come up here, this is the final little corner that's left. We definitely need this line coming up here. This is 100% for sure. We need that one coming up there. And I think we want it 2 blocks lower than that grey part. This grey part we can actually fill in right now as well. Because we know it just needs to be that. And that. How am I going to do this part? Am I going to... How have I covered it on this side? Oh, it's just a grey on that side. Alright then. So if I maybe continue the grey down this side, that'll give like a pretty cool modern... And we'll have like a little tiny lip of it in there. Yeah, no, that'll work. Hang on a minute. We'll drag this up here. I don't know what we're going to do on the front of this, but this is going to work for the side and the roof part. I don't know if it's easier to go up 1 by 1 or by 2 by 2. What's the fastest way to do it? 1 by 1, probably 1 by 1. Nearly there. That one. And how are we doing for time? We're doing fine for time. All the way up here. And then definitely across the top. We then have our double quartz. And we have our nether brick. Duke, I think that's nether brick there somewhere. Yep. To go in there. We then have the grey or cyan. I call it grey because it's grey, isn't it? But it's actually cyan around there. And I think that's pretty much it. I think we then grab ourselves a 1 to speed this up. We go from there all the way down to this corner. Set to 159.9 because I'm starting to know all the IDs to all the Minecraft blocks now. And then we've got this final part. Everything else is done. It's just this final last little window section. And I think I want to do the same thing as what I've done on the other side, which is annoying because it's a lot of work. But I think it would look the best. And we just do the carpets. The string and carpet thing with the packed ice on the same level. And I think because it's the light grey section and the light grey section on that side is like that, so why shouldn't it be on this side? I like to sort of have themed areas of colour, so if it's a certain colour, it has to have that certain pattern. I do the same thing an awful lot with like the hospital, for example. The hospital, we had a certain type of window if it was a bricked section, and we had a certain type of window if it was a snowed section or a white section. And it just makes a building look really nice if you sort of keep that sort of uniform with that pattern throughout certain sections of the build. And then that was just the top one. We then have from there to there. We'll replace air with 174. And then we go round. It's only one layer. We just do that one and that one. And then for the string, you only put string on the top packed ice. You don't put it anywhere else because the carpet will actually sit on top of another carpet. So you don't have to do the bottom side of it. You'll see what I mean in a moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where did I miss that one? You have to be really clever at counting, because if you do 4, you're like, where did I miss it? Otherwise, later on, it becomes awkward when you're trying to place a carpet down and there isn't a piece of string below it. Ah, someone said, AJ, you should use barrier blocks for this instead of string. Make it easier on yourself and use barrier blocks. The only problem with that, it's a good idea, but the only problem that you're going to have with that is when it comes to doing doorways. For example, if I wanted a carpet to go across the top of the door, which I might do, I don't know yet, you can't walk through a barrier block, hence the name barrier block. It works fine on these window sections because obviously there's no need to be able to move through them. So yes, I could have used barrier blocks. They're invisible. They would have worked well. But if I've then got to type in a command to get the barrier block and then use them, I also can't see if I do place one wrong. And if I do place one wrong, it's an awfully difficult to try and get rid of it again, to try and find exactly where it is. And if I accidentally place one down in the middle of the road and I drive a car into it, I'm going to wonder what is going on. And it's just going to bug me. So string is just easier. If I really don't like being able to just barely see the string, I can actually, at the very end of the series, change the texture pack to make the string completely invisible. And then if the string's completely invisible, we won't be able to see it at all. That's probably the easiest way to do it, I would say. For the moment, it's quite nice to just be able to barely see it. It lets me know if I've placed one wrong, and I can easily sort of cancel it then. Okay, there we go. That is, I think, the completed skyscraper. It looks so cool. Wow, does that look cool? Everything's done on the back, right? Yeah. Oh, I can imagine those being giant glass windows. It would be so sick. Okay, excellent. Excellent. Now, we've got a door on the side here, which obviously means we're going to have some sort of path that comes down here. I think what I might do is, this is the only window that has it on the floor, pretty much, I think, anyway. So I'm just going to change this out. I'm going to put this in here. You'll see why. And I think there was a similar thing over here. Because, and this lamppost has got to go. That's right in the way of that door. Because I think what we want to do is just sort of cover the ground here with these slabs. So like if I say from here to there, that one's sort of in the way as well. 44.6, set 44.6. Now it gets a little bit in the way of the door there. How are we going to get rid of that problem? Do I want it to sink down or do I want it to step up? I can make it step up without a problem. Oops. Like we could do door. Get rid of the glass that we had above it. And just have it like that. Or even a step back like that. I think that's probably good. And then that also allows us to use the player sensors to be able to walk in and out. Yep. I think that's probably the best idea for that. We could also add another slab in front of it if we wanted a little bit more of a step. I think that's probably a good way to do it. So we'll do the same thing over here. Oops. Look up in the sky. Look up to the sky and see. I'm just a poor boy. I need no sympathy. And that one and that one. We do that one on this side. Put the player sensors. I think I can get out anyway, like if I walked away. No, I can't. I can put them on the ceiling. That'll work. There we go. So they're on the ceiling there instead. That's cool. We have the car park going in the middle. I have some trees maybe going down here. Obviously, I don't want it to just be blank. Ooh. Yeah. Whoops. I didn't break anything else, did I? I don't think I broke much else, maybe. Yeah, have some trees, have some benches, things like that going around the side here. Stairs. We need an episode, like a dress-up episode. That's what we really need. And the unfortunate thing is, because we're on slabs, it makes it really, really difficult. I might end up just using full blocks and then have stairs on. It makes them look really tall, though, doesn't it? It's just really awkward using these slabs. I use it because obviously we want a curb on the road, but it does make it awkward in situations like this. Bench. No, not that one. This one. There are some really good chairs that are used as benches. Like, what if I sat that in the ground? See, it just looks really weird, doesn't it? Don't you think? Unless I do that. I suppose that doesn't look terrible. I'll have to think about it. We'll have to think about it and come back to it at a later date. And then in the middle here is obviously a nice big car park. Set stone. And then we get the lines. I don't know. I never remember which one's facing which direction, so we always have to get both. I think it's this one. We want 3 blocks. I got it right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And a little, maybe I'll do like a no parking spot there. And then I've got the feeling that we've done something terribly wrong here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What happened? Okay, it's not a problem. We'll just have to have car parking spots on one side instead of on both the sides, because that definitely isn't enough room, is it? I don't know what happened there. I'm sure I planned it out, didn't I? I must have built that further over than what I wanted to. It's the only way that it could have happened. Oops. It doesn't matter though. It doesn't matter at all. We've still got like, what's it, like 6 car parking spaces here? 5 or 6 car parking spaces. Yellow. We want a nice yellow, just for like a no parking zone bit here. We don't want to waste the space. Leaf. Leaves. Sorry, not leaf. 2 blocks high. And I'm gonna double it up. And then I'm gonna put a random blocks on the top. I see it missing. Just like this. Makes sort of a nice tall hedge going on there. We want a few blocks in here. And we want to take out, I think I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take these ones out. And we'll have it a one-way system. So we want to come down here. So you can only come through this in one direction. 3, 4, 5. And then we'll have these ones, that one, sorry, going along here. I'm going to double this up. We'll have that one, wool, red, which is my stop signs that I always use. It's just a nice basics, like that one. It's a nice simple way of doing a stop sign. Do a thin one like that. I think that looks really nice. I might even put a taller one. Green plants always work really well on modern skyscrapers. And then we shall have an arrow. I want that one, that one, that one, and that one. We want an arrow coming in here to say, oops, one way. I always do them the wrong way round. There we go. Just says one way all the way through. No parking over there. I'm going to put some more no parking hatchings over here as well. We don't want anyone parking here. There. Might as well go all the way along. I think it'll look the neatest. Yellow, 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 yellow. I'm really happy with this. I'm really, really happy with this whole skyscraper. I definitely think we need some more green around the side, so I'll just do that before we end off as well. It's going to be a little bit of a longer episode, but it doesn't really matter. Or longer than normal. I try and stick to 20 minutes. That looks really cool at the back there. That's fine. That's nice to have between the two buildings, isn't it? A nice small working car park section. And then some greenery. So we want some greenery. I think I want it here. Something like that. Can I drop it into the floor? I think I can drop that into the floor and get away with it, right? Like that one. And that one. And around the side here. Oh no, haven't really got the space for it, have we? No, I think that's pretty cool. I might have some, strangely enough, up here. Like some taller ones. I don't know, we'll have a look. Yeah, I sort of really like that. I think it'd look better if they were taller though. Oops. All the way up here. No vines. I don't want vines or anything like that. But yeah, oh, that looks so cool. I love that. Can I fit any more like that in spots? I don't know if I've got any more shelf sections like that. Oh, that's a real shame. That would look so cool if we had more than that. I can have a tall one up here though. Just like that. Not too tall, but that's a really good height. Okay, amazing. Let's check this out with shaders on now that it's all complete. We'll be able to get a full 360 view. Lamborghini parked out front. Almost looks like it's sort of driving down the road like an action shot. So this is the dark side at the moment because the sun's obviously on the other side. So this is the side that's all in shadow. Looks pretty cool, especially with the sun glare in your eyes. I like the car park. That looks really nice. And then on the side, which is sort of the most important side, this is the side that was designed to be looked at from. We've got this. That looks so cool. The leaves again, absolutely great touch. I like the gym being able to be seen down the bottom there. I can't obviously write Hillary's or whatever I was, you know, the clothes shop name down there. You're going to have to leave a little bit up to imagination. But I think that is really cool. That's such a cool addition to our skyscraper central area to the city. Very, very happy. If you guys enjoyed it, then hit that like button. If you haven't already, then feel free to subscribe. And we shall see you in the next episode where we might be back at the airport. I might be doing something else. We'll probably finish off the airport. I don't know. See you then. Bye.